Welcome back. My name is Peter and I'm the Accountability Coach. Thank you ever so much for joining me this morning, and a massive good morning to all of you as we hit now the last day on the wheel of life, in and around celebrating and contributing. What a journey it's been. And for those of you just tuning in or listening to this for the first time, please do go back and gain the detailed insights, suggestions and recommendations all around your personal wheel of life. Remembering, of course, that this is your journey, this is your wheel, and it's all about you personalising each and every segment. And this is a bigger piece that may well take you, up to even a month. You could spend a month just on one section, really deep planning and gaining that detail. But I feel it's really important, especially now during this national lockdown, as we beat the Boris boredom, as we get past the angst, and as we start to make some forward-thinking plans, remembering that life is not just about achieving goals, but it's about having goals and that constant daily momentum and movement. So we are looking at how we celebrate and how we contribute, and all too often we don't. We are so focused looking forwards that we forget to actually just stop for a moment and take a look around. Ferris Bueller, in a film called Ferris Bueller's Day Off, fantastic film, do recommend you watch it, said a very famous quote. So if you don't stop and look around once in a while, you'll miss it. And you certainly will miss this life unless you do stop and look around. And it is great to set small rewards for the incremental goals that you set to create positive habits. So for example, we've spoken about waking up and making your bed. First task achieved, helps you to achieve more tasks moving forward. If nothing else, you come back to a well-made bed. Now, we've also talked about eating nutritious breakfast, whether it's banana and kiwi, granola, yogurt, mixing it all up with the blueberries, having a fantastic vitamin boost first thing in the morning. Now, for these just simple things, combined with the waking up, switching off your alarm, but not thinking about your work. Don't let any thoughts of work enter your mind. Just get up, enjoy the morning, bit of music, bit of motivation, bit of meditation, whichever is your flavour. Jump into the shower, relish and enjoy being in the moment, and stay focused to the task rather than letting your brain shift into work mode. Do your work when you're being paid to. And just by adopting these things, they're going to make you feel good, they're going to set you up on the front foot, and you should give yourself a little treat. So why not, at the end of the week, whether it's Friday, whether it's Saturday, maybe it's Sunday's best for you, but give yourself something that you enjoy. Maybe that's bacon and eggs, bacon sandwich, poached egg, boiled egg, or something as a treat. Set yourself up as a treat for doing the right things during the week. Make sure you're going out for that 10-minute walk, and as you do so, snap a selfie. It's really important to snap a selfie. It's great to share and talk about these things, but if you don't feel confident enough to do that, then just keep it as a landmark on your phone. This landmark moment for you is going to show that you did something rather than nothing, and that is the most powerful thing that anyone can do, is to do something over nothing. So set up these small celebrations and set up these milestone goals. Keep an eye on where you are within your day, which we're going to be moving into now, to incorporate some of the behaviours, rhythms and routines to really live life by design and not by default. As we do that over the coming days and weeks, just think about how we're going to encompass so much more within our day. It's going to be strange that we plan a 4-hour day worth of tasks, but we're going to live a life of 8 hours. We're going to actually include a lot of the things that we've been talking about in and around our improving our physical body, working on our personal emotions and meaning, driving improved relationships, actually improving our relationship with time, how we work on your career, your goal, and of course, working towards that big picture life purpose. Talking about how we can start to take daily, weekly, monthly steps to improve our finances. And I guess, look, celebrating for you may be very individual, but for me, it's about small things, the small pat on the backs, because you can't wait for somebody else. If you're waiting for external validation, then you're going to be waiting a long time, and you're also subjecting yourself to having to dance to the drum of somebody else's beat. So it's so important to get the self-validation. You know, we can't wait for anybody else. This is probably the biggest message from today. It's about making sure that you know that you're on the right path and you're doing well. And you'll know that you're on the right path if you're monitoring the results that you want to get. So for example, if you're working towards a goal of having a bit of a leaner body, you're working out every day and you weigh yourself once a week, then the scale will tell you whether you're succeeding or not. Now, if you're not succeeding and it's not moving in the right direction, then frankly, it isn't failure, it's a learning that you need to change the input. So simply change the diet that you've got, simply extend the exercise time or the type of exercise that you're doing. Different people respond in different ways. So you've learned something, so it's still success. Pat yourself on the back for learning something new and keep moving forwards. You know, when you think about how you're doing with your relationship with time and how you're doing your daily journal, how you're planning out your day, you know, once again, just stop once a week, or stop even throughout the day as I recommend at 11, half 1 and half 3, and in those moments, start to notice the results that you're getting. Yeah, are you achieving more than you did last week? Are you on track to deliver the deadline for the month that you've set yourself? You know, set yourself mini challenges, set yourself mini goals. 30 days is what they say that takes to create a habit, and it's just about daily consistency. Remember, stop trying to set yourself large challenges and hour, 2 hour, half day events. Just 15-minute things, half an hour things that you can start today and do consistently, but then reward yourself at the end of the week for doing well. Reward yourself after a fortnight. It's really important that you gain the serotonin and you gain the positive feel-good feelings when you have achieved the movement forwards. Otherwise, you may just not notice those small incremental differences, and subsequently, therefore, you may stop doing what you need to be doing. So celebrating success is really important. Acknowledging yourself on small things is imperative to keep them consistent, and this is how winning is done. Stop waiting for the big goal of taking over the world, starting a new business, etc. Start congratulating yourself when you make your bed, or when you just take the baby steps to sign up for the course to learn how to start a business, or whatever it may be for you. When you're thinking about your promotion, don't wait to celebrate when you gain the promotion. Start to celebrate when you start positive building of relationships each day and each week, and as you increase your value to the business and take on new responsibilities. You know, you've got to feel confident. Every morning, look in the mirror, put the post-it there, I am enough, and remind yourself and keep yourself in the space of confidence. You know, standing tall with a straight back, knowing that you're doing all that you can, helping others whenever you can. This is the vibe that you're going to resonate and attract the majority of the things that you want in your life. And we'll get into that in the days and weeks ahead as well. But let's just get into finally a little bit about value and contribution. What are you doing for society? How are you helping others? What do you do to support charity? Because these things are a very important endeavour. You know, it's great to earn money, but it's also great to give back. Whether it's you just talk to somebody, or you help somebody out, or you do something selfishly. And I mean, you know, I'm not talking about doing something to gain something. I'm not talking about leveraging somebody else. I'm not saying, you know, you did something because you knew you would get something in return. I'm talking about a selfless act or a random act of kindness. You know, target yourself to do this on a weekly, monthly basis. Not just because it's a good thing to do and it helps others, but to experience the feeling of helping others is probably the biggest, richest, best feeling that you can have. It's so close to the feeling of love, connection, significance. It's part of one of your 6 human needs. And when you help someone, even if you cross the road, or you know, return a wallet that you found, or a bag that you found, or any one of these types of things, giving to the homeless people, if you actually apply yourself and start to make a difference in this space, your life will feel more fulfilled, I promise you. So think about what you're passionate about, think about where you can make a difference, consider where you can make an influence. And it may just be that there's someone in your office or someone at your work who seems a bit distant, seems a bit lonely, yeah? So you spark up a conversation, start a relationship, provide a bit of support for them. It could be as simple as that. You don't know what people are going through. So my name is Peter. I'm the accountability coach. I'd love for you to pop along to smelldhatcoffee.co.uk. We've got lots of self-help insights, ideas, suggestions on how to better your life and how to live your best self. I believe we're going to now be moving into how we put this all together over the next 2-3 days. I am excited for you to join me upon this journey. I trust and hope that you're gaining value from the daily messages, and I very much look forward to speaking to you all tomorrow. Take care. Have a fantastic day.